What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to Creator Talk. I felt the need to do this video. Exciting new changes coming to YouTube in 2023. Copyright in particular, I'm ready to talk about that. But yeah, as far as monetization, and also I want to do a deep dive on shorts today. Definitely one of the things I'm using to help grow my channel. I just reached 1,000 subscribers. I'm actually at 1,100 right now. But applause for that. But anyway, guys, so that's going to be towards the end of the video as far as going into my channel, my analytics, looking at how shorts has helped me out, just some of the strategies that I'm using right now. But let's get into the changes as far as YouTube is concerned. All this stuff is happening. You're seeing some things right now, some minor things, but most of this is happening in 2023. So let's start off with YouTube handles. If y'all not familiar with that, it's just basically going to be a new way to identify you on YouTube. It replaces your URL as well. As some of you may or may not know, the 100 subscribers requirement for your personal URL is no longer a thing. You can't even go to the option anymore because they're getting ready to make that change. So usually if you already have it set up like myself, like youtube.com/DJ's review, when this does roll out, it'll be youtube.com/@DJH review. So this is basically a easier way to identify, you know, like when you go on Instagram, at ... or TikTok or whatnot. So that's basically what's happened with that. You can kind of already do it when you're like making your titles or whatever, and you put at, like if you collab with somebody and that shows to their viewers or something along those lines. But so as far as talking to other creators or your subscribers, you know, you're able to use that @ sign, and then, you know, just makes the communication easier. But if y'all are not aware, the site is already up. So just go to youtube.com/handle. Matter of fact, I will type this in right now and show you guys. Hold on one second. All right, so as y'all can see right here, handles will be rolling out soon. We'll notify you when you can choose yours. I shouldn't have to choose mine already because I already made my own URL. But this is the main part I want to look at right here. Handles and your channel URLs. Your new handle will become a part of your channel URL. In most cases, your personalized URL will become your handle. You can use your handle to direct people to your channel where they're not on YouTube. For example, if your handle is @user123, your URL will be youtube.com/@user123. So, for those of you who have not personalized your channel already, you need to make sure to keep an update with this. You might have a notification in your YouTube studio already, so check your emails. Just be on the lookout for that, so nobody won't steal your username. So those of you who haven't made your channel personal URL yet, but yeah, that 100 subscribers is up out of here. YouTube is making it a little bit easier for, you know, the small YouTuber to get in the game. So with that being said, let's move on to community posts. Some new YouTubers have access to community posts now. I feel like a sucker because I had to get about 500 to get that community post. And now, you know, newer people are able to get it. It's either two ways. If you go into your, and I'll highlight this on the screen. If you go into your YouTube studio, I think it's like settings, you know, on your channel, you'll see beginner, intermediate, and advanced settings. So I think that's a part of the advanced setting deal. So either you'll have to do a video verification, phone verification ID or something like that. Or in most cases, channel history. I think you got to have at least 2 months worth of channel history as far as videos. And but if you're if you're under 500 subscribers, you might want to check your channel. You might have access to the community tab. So that's another thing that's happening right now. So let's talk about the monetization in 2023, the new path. There's a second path you can go. There's your usual 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which I still have to complete as far as my watch hours. But there's also a new path for those of you who want to tackle on the shorts. I do think this is a little crazy. I guess it can be done, but you can have 1,000 subscribers plus 10 million YouTube short views within 90 days. So that's the second path if you don't want to go after the hours. But with the new YouTube partner program, of course, when you're fully monetized, you have these benefits above right here: ads, of course, YouTube premium funds, merchandise ticketing, YouTube brand connect, whatever those are. Some of those I'm not privy to. Super chat, super stickers, super thanks, and channel memberships. Now, this is where you need to start gearing up your channel, because there is now a lower tier being introduced in 2023. For those of you who do not have 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours, you would think, since it's a lower tier, of course, they're going to dumb down the requirements. So instead of 5,000, I would think if you're at the halfway point, 500 subscribers, 2,000 watch hours, you would have use of these right here in the YouTube partner program fan funding, which is the lower tier. So you have access to super chat, super stickers, super thanks, and channel memberships to help fund your channel before you're able to access the ads. So that's something. So I think this is a step in the right direction, because, man, getting that 1,000 it's a bitch, man. Getting somebody to just simply click on a red button, it's a bitch. Okay. Also with shorts, you have the shorts fund that's out there. I think they're getting ready to discontinue that, but that's for like a limited amount of YouTubers out there. But now revenue will be added to shorts as far as revenue sharing. So let's just get into this real quick. It says, here's how this will work. Beginning in early 2023, current and future YPP creators will be eligible for revenue sharing on shorts. So basically, there's going to be this pool that everybody grabs from, and it disperses depending on how much you put towards those ads, because ads are going to be playing between different shorts. So it's a 55-45 split. 55% goes to YouTube for music licensing, because they're getting ready to add 60-second clips. Well, you can do 60-second clips, but the 60-second like music tracks, you can only do 15 seconds, but they're going to increase that to 60 seconds. And also that's going to help fund as far as using copyright music in your video, which I'm getting ready to talk about. I'm more excited about that than anything. But pretty much, as you can read right here, I pretty much just wrap that up in a nutshell. But that's pretty much it on the monetization standpoint. Let's go into copyright. So of course, y'all know I say F the algorithm all the time and use music anyway. So for the most part, I never get a copyright strike, but I do get a content claim. So basically that just keeps you from being keep the video from being monetized, which it doesn't matter anyway, because I'm not monetized yet. So that's why I always just use music. Like, either that or they're going to block your video. And you can always take the track back out and the video will be available again. But for the most part, I usually don't have any issues using music getting blocked or getting copyright strike. You can also, if you want to use music, I would upload like a test video on desktop. It has that copyright check. It's going to tell you if it's going to be blocked before you even post it. So sometimes that's how I test out my music that I'm going to use for my shows. But yeah, copyright, as far as copyright is concerned, in 2023, you will be able to either outright buy the licensing to the track, which will be predetermined. And then secondly, If you don't want to buy it up front, you can also revenue share with the publishers and things like that. As far as the exact figures, I don't know yet. Let's see if I can find it right here. Yep, there it is right here. You can kind of see it on the left. That's kind of what it'll look like right there. Like you'll have a music section, and then you can go to pick which tracks you want, and then they'll explain the terms from there. But yeah, this is definitely something I am looking forward to. If you're a reactor, this might definitely be good for you. A lot of people reacting to like albums and stuff like that, but they don't make any change because it all gets copyright claimed. So that's definitely a good one for you guys. A good one for me because I like to play music before my podcast sometimes, because it's you just feel handcuffs sometimes when you can't use the music you want to use. I don't want to use no generic music, man. If it's a certain type of song that's perfect for the situation, why not use it? So I don't mind doing the revenue sharing. That's something I probably am gonna be doing. It just depends on the terms. But anyway, yeah, copyright, awesome. I'm ready for that. So now let's talk about these shorts. Let's do a deep dive into them, how they have helped me reach 1,000 subs. I'm about to go to my channel real quick here in my studio. I'm going to my analytics here. As y'all can see, my channel has gotten 894 views in the last 28 days. With 444 subscribers. It only took when I got serious and started doing it consistently, because I was doing it and I was kind of drop on, and then I try to do some more, and then I drop off, then I try to do some more, drop off. Then I said, you know what, let me go ahead and start doing these consistently and really strategizing. You just can't throw shorts videos out. You do have to have a strategy with this. But yeah, 444 subscribers, 28 days. So I would say it took me about a month or two to reach 1,000 subscribers. At the point, I think I was like at around 630 or something like that. So let's go into the pros of using YouTube Shorts. First off, it's going to help you get in front of more viewers. YouTube is basically trying to compete with TikTok, Instagram as far as their reels. So it's showing it to anybody, but that could be an issue. But I'll get into my cons in just a minute. The subscribe rate is faster. I noticed, if I go into my long form content, nobody really subscribes. Maybe you might get one or something like that. But with this one, when I really got it going, I was noticing like five a day. But right now, two of my shorts have popped off, and I'm like, I get comments every day, a subscriber every day, at least maybe like 10 subscribers every day, something like that. So yeah, because I just got to 1,000 last Sunday. It is about a week later now, and I'm up 100. So with that being said, let's go to the next here. YouTube Shorts are still treated as regular videos. So it still shows up in shorts, not shorts. It still shows up in search if somebody is searching something, but it also shows up in the shorts feed. Shorts feed is where you're going to get the views at. So if you can get it to the shorts feed, that's when it's going to start getting those thousands of views. But I have a theory on how YouTube Shorts kind of funnels your content. I do think the first stage is YouTube Shorts feed, and then you'll eventually start finding the audience for that and get into the regular recommendation system. And that's when your video really pops. So anyway, next pro, easier to create than long form content. Oh my God, it is so much easier. If some of you have not realized already, even on your long form content like a regular video, if you go right under it, there's a YouTube Shorts logo. You click that. If your video does not have copyright content in it, you'll be able to edit that into a short, like choose 15 to 60 second or something like that of that video. And then there's a button that links to the original video. So you can use this to help, get people to your long form content. It's just easier than sitting down 8 hours on a long-term video. At least that's how long, on average, how long it takes me to edit a video, depending on how much I put into it. But I will say that there is a window of opportunity here. The longer this is out, the more people are going to get on it and the more it's going to become saturated. So I will say that I wish I would have got on this earlier. But anyway, those are pretty much my pros as far as the shorts are concerned. Let's talk about the cons here. Your subscribers may not convert to your long form content because there's still a bridge being built between long form and short form, because they're two different paths. They have nothing to do with each other. Even, the head guys at YouTube, they say, there is eventually going to be a bridge, so to say, between your short term and your long content. So let's say if somebody is watching your shorts, they'll eventually start getting recommended your long form content. But right now, I don't see that personally for me, just with the traffic that I'm bringing in. But I do think there's a way to get that, short audience to your long form content, just depending on, you have to lead them in your video. They're not just going to go to it. So other than that, the watch hours, which is my problem. I should have the watch hours, but the problem is the watch hours from the shorts don't count towards your eligibility as far as the monetization. I have a problem with this. I understand from the shorts feed, but it also says if you're getting views from like people that look for the search and find your short, you should get hours from that, but I'm not seeing it. It's not adding up. So I don't know if it's a glitch. I don't know if it's something YouTube has to work on. But yeah, I definitely think they need to step that up right there. But other than that, those are really the only two big cons that I see with shorts. All right, so let's go into this shorts deep dive here. What am I doing? Just some things that I've learned along the way. Just gonna dive in a little bit into my analytics as well. Look at a couple of examples, things like that. So let's talk about, should you run a shorts only channel or should you have a hybrid? This channel right here, VJ's Review, is a hybrid channel. I do both shorts and I do both long form content. I think that's the best way, because you can get lost in translation trying to bring somebody from a shorts only channel to your long form channel. That should be your ultimate goal. I do have a shorts channel out there that I'm using as a test. So let's go look at it. All right, guys. So this is my secret promotional channel right here. That's why I call it Jay's Promotions. So this is basically going to be used to promote all three of my channels eventually, but I'm using this as a test right now just to see what shorts work, what shorts don't. And y'all, as you can see, I'm at 437. I just started this. So yeah, that's crazy. But the problem is, I don't know who comes from this channel, because I do go to my regular channel, VJ's Review. I do put that in there, but how many of them go from here to my other channel? I have no clue. I have no way of tracking that. But as y'all can see right here, shout out to my boy, the Low Key Cave. I clipped his video. I clipped his short, which is doing very well. And then, I just gave him a shout out, whatever, as you can see right here. And then I say main channel in the comments. So that's how I drive them to my other channel. 15,000 views right now, since it was published. The audience retention is 151. That means people re-watch the video over and over and over. Traffic sources 1.9 from the shorts feed, 61 from the shorts. The search suggested videos 53. Of course, this is in 48 hours, so this doesn't show like the 28. So that's just one thing right there. And then as you can see, what you want to look for in your reach here, the search terms. This is what I want to see. I want to see people looking for Clayton Bigsby, Dave Chappelle, Chappelle's Show. Because at first because it's going out to a general audience, it's going to be some weird search terms that are not related with the video. As far as YouTube shorts and how they find the audience for you, I think what happens is they find a general audience. That's when it goes into shorts feed. And then eventually that's going to fizzle out. You'll notice the view stop for a minute, and don't delete your video because it might sit, might not do anything. Then the next thing you know, boom, it's popping. But over time, like I said, people go through search to find these videos, and it can be found through search. So, people are finding it that way. And then the people that are actually interested in the video, they stick around. They get the audience retention up. Your video may have a low audience retention at first, but keep it on there. And the people that are looking for it will eventually find it. YouTube finds the right audience for it. And then they end up increasing the audience retention rate. That's the most important thing as far as the shorts are concerned. You need to make sure it's close to 100% as possible. That's when it performs well. I would say 85 to 100%. It'll be easier to do this if you have a shorter video, but like 40 seconds to 60 seconds, it's a little bit harder. But you know, that's just one example right there as far as my other channel. So I'm gonna go back to my channel here and show y'all a couple examples in just a moment. All right, so let's talk about what makes a successful short. Title, description, thumbnails, things that go into your long form content as well. The click-through rate needs to be high. Basically, are people clicking your video once they see it? The thing with shorts though, as far as your thumbnails are concerned, you really don't have any control over that. Because people are looking in the shorts feed anyway, they can't see your thumbnail. But like, say for instance, if somebody is seeing it on search, the regular search, you know, they're going to be looking at the thumbnail. So make sure to go in and change that if you need to. The only way I know how to change that, you have to do it through desktop. It can't be done through phone. So if you have desktop, make sure you go change it in there. If you don't like the way it looks. But also with that, let's talk about the title and the description of your video. You need to have your SEO game popping. So get as much as you can into that description, things that people are looking for, things that people will type. So make sure all that is in your description as well. The title, it needs to, I guess you could say, invoke curiosity, get some type of emotion or something like that. I say half of it needs to do that. And I say the other half needs to be keyword based, something that people are searching for, not I'm having a great day. Nobody is searching that. Or I'm having a great day because Rock was shot in the season finale of Power for my Power listeners out there. So that's something you might want to do. Okay. But yeah, so title, description, model after another creator. So shout out to the Low Key Caveman because he blew up. That man is at 10K right now. Shout out to my guy, man. But you know, we were on pretty much the same level. So look for somebody that's at the same level you are, or a relatively smaller content creator. Because if you go to somebody with 100,000 subscribers that does shorts, they may be getting their views from their subscribers. So you don't know where that traffic has come from. But if you're looking at somebody that's relatively new or a small number of subscribers that's doing well with shorts, see what their highest videos are, see what they're doing, see what kind of content it is. Don't directly copy them, I wouldn't say that, but model after them. Maybe you can put a tweak on it, so to say. So let's talk about that tweak that I'm talking about. So let's just go into my highest video right here so far. This is the one that's popping everything off right now. Try Not to Laugh, Clayton Bigsby, Woogie Boogie. So like I said, that's Evoke the Emotion right here. Woogie Boogie, Clayton Bigsby, Chappelle Show. Those are things that they're going to search for. Try Not to Laugh is a popular fad to do. As far as reaction channels, you look at the clip, try not to laugh. So that's my own sauce that I added to it. So let's go into the analytics here. Now, like I said, a successful short is going to have close to 100. As y'all can see, it's at 99%. It has not fallen. Watch time hours 1.1K. I feel sick that it does not go to me. 256 subscribers off this short alone. Let's look at the traffic sources. 7.4K coming from the shorts feed in the past 48 days. Matter of fact, let me go to reach here. So as you can see, the search terms, Clayton Bigsby, Dave Chappelle. But at first, this may be a little weird. It just may be stuff that isn't even associated with the video, but that fizzles out, and YouTube usually finds the right audience for it. And then some content suggesting this short. So when it goes into the recommended section, that's even better. But let's go into a niche type video. Some video ideas are going to be more attractive to the general populations, what you need to aim for, but you don't want just all type of randos coming to your channel, and they won't watch your long form content. So you can do that to get your subscribers up, but ultimately what I would do is figure out what your channel is about, what content do you cover, and make a short of that. But with niche content, you may not be able to reach those 100,000 views. You may only get 10,000 at best. Just because, let's take Power, for instance. You're not going to get 100,000 with Power. You're just not. But you can still find some people that who haven't seen your channel before be introduced to your channel. So why not? So I do a lot of music shorts and Power shorts as well. So let's look at one example I want to show you guys here. All right, let's go to this one right here. Kanan beats Freddie. Look at that thumbnail. I'll whoop your head, boy. So this one right here is just a simple clip. I put some, I added music to it, which can also help. So certain tracks, certain sounds might trigger, the algorithm. So don't be afraid to put those in there, but it can only be 15 seconds. So just remember that. Also, as far as the retention on this one, this is at 99.2. Gained 2 subscribers since it was published. But as you can see, it's no longer getting views from the shorts feed. It's mainly getting views from the YouTube search. So that means people that are probably looking for Power are seeing my stuff. That's what I want. As far as, when you go into a smaller niche here. So let's go into how people found this. YouTube search, 80%. Shorts feed, probably at the beginning, the shorts feed was higher, but eventually you want the search to overtake the shorts feed, as far as, you know, finding the right people. YouTube search terms, street maths, power 3. I don't know if that's a channel or something like that. Raising Canaan. But pretty much the same things here. Content suggesting this short. Your short, just like a regular video, could go into the recommendation system. So let's take a look at 50% here. And I looked at this already. So this is my guy right here, Mo.J. So somewhere in whoever views Mo.'s videos, they're seeing me on the side somewhere in the recommendation system. So that's pretty cool. Shout out to Mo.J, man. But let's see, I'm gonna pop out of that. Let's get back to my YouTube studio. And then this other one right here, this is my video. So that's my own video recommended me. And this Canaan and Famous Rob Freddie, smaller channel, but it's something. Shout out to plugs for you. Anyway, so all right, gonna go to a third example here. This is Chucky. Now, I just simply posted the trailer. I added the captions. Just did my own edit to it, but I did not expect this one to hit that well, because this is at, like, where's this at? 58.7K right now in views, to 107.6 as far as the average view duration. I got a crap ton of comments on here that I get notified every day. I just be looking in the comments, like, just converse among yourselves. 91 subscribers from this short. So this is probably my second highest short. Is getting the suggested videos, YouTube search, shorts feed, browse feature. That's what you want right there. So I would probably say, if you want, like, post clips from your favorite shows or something like that, those do pretty well. Let me see right here. You can also react to other people's, like, content. If you find, like, say for instance, this one right here, as I do music as well. This is from YouTuber Corey and Einstein, if I'm not mistaken. And I was searching some Kendrick Lamar content. I saw his, like, I guess it's kind of a versus type deal here. And I said, why not? I should react to it. So there's a green screen effect in the shorts. When you're watching on shorts feed, there's a green screen effect. If you type the 3 dots, what a description is, and you have the option to do a green screen in your background. And, this is basically kind of me reacting, giving my thoughts on it, So this one it's a smaller one, but it's kind of where I want it to be. It started off, this is one that's kind of growing. It has 5 subscribers since it was published, 1.9K now. The retention went up a little bit, because I think this was like at least 70, maybe a little bit lower than that. It's gone up to 75.6. But like I said, that's because people that actually want to look at the video are finding it. So let's go to reach here. So how viewers are finding it short through browse features. That's mean it's probably getting recommended somewhere. Shorts feed, search. And then we got some search terms right here. So it's going to the people that I want to find this. Kendrick Lamar reaction, basketball shorts. This is what I'm talking about. What does basketball shorts has to do with this? But, Michael Jackson. But yeah, that's pretty much it on, my shorts here. As y'all can see, I've been working, man. I've been working. Some of them pop off, some of them don't. And I have a lot on here that's, still contributing. They're not 100K, but some are at 8K, some are at 5K, 2K, still growing, things of that nature. So, a lot of these are like ticking time bombs that can go off at any time. But pretty much, as far as, setting up your shorts, you need to make sure that your title, your description are in there so YouTube knows what your video is about. Just don't leave your description blank. You can add tags. It's still debatable whether they help or not. I do add tags to mine. Make sure that thumbnail is popping. And just make sure your title is intriguing. Make sure it invokes curiosity or some type of emotion. And then you add what the people are looking for as far as your keyword search. But other than that, man, I've went a long time here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. If you guys have any questions that you need more expansion on, of course, hit down in the comments. But I think I've covered everything that I wanted to cover in this section. If you did like this creator talk, make sure to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.